Dawn, 29th of September 2022, Malala says she is an activist and a storyteller and wants to increase the portrayal of Muslims in Hollywood. Islamic terrorists brutally attacked Malala, yet she is now urging for more excellent Islamic representation in nations that value freedom. What about the infamous Stockholm Syndrome? Malala Yousafzai, the recipient of the Nobel Peace Prize, is not just a writer and an activist, but she also enjoys binge-watching like the rest of us. And like everyone else, she enjoys watching depictions of Islamic practices on her TV. She discussed her likes and dislikes and how she recently appreciated the television show Stranger Things, particularly Dustin Henderson's Antics, in an exclusive interview with Variety for its Power of Women event. She also talked about her rising interest in politics and the entertainment industry. When Yousafzai advocates for girls' education rights, she may discuss some serious topics, but she also enjoys Netflix, just like the rest of us. Yousafzai, raised in the Swat Valley, said to the outlet that she enjoys watching TV and watching programs like Mind Your Language and Ugly Betty to learn how to speak English more fluently and understand American culture. She currently produces TV as a profession and has her own business, Extracurricular Productions. She said, "I want my name to be in movies, documentaries, and TV shows. I constantly struggled to identify my career when filling out papers asking for a profession since I'm attempting to determine my position. I imagine myself to be a storyteller and an activist. Since I've been engaged in activism for more than 10 years, I've concluded that it shouldn't be limited to the efforts of NGOs alone. Activism also involves influencing people's thoughts and attitudes, which takes a little more effort," the 25-year-old stated. She stated that she would love to do anything with Hollywood actress and philanthropist Angelina Jolie, saying that she would love to make a documentary or a movie with her in which they could share the stories of children, refugees, or women and girls. Yousafzai struck a multi-year programming agreement with Apple TV Plus last year to bring dramas, comedies, documentaries, animation, and kids shows to the platform to motivate viewers everywhere. In Hollywood, it's common to hear, either tacitly or outright, that the characters are too young, too brown, Indian or Muslim, or that if one program about a person of color is produced, there's no need to have another. That must alter, Yousafzai stated. "I identify as female, Muslim, Pashtun, Pakistani, and someone of color. In addition, I watched Succession, Ted Lasso, and Severance, all of which have white male actors in the leading roles. If viewers can watch those programs, then they should, in my opinion, be allowed to watch programs created by people of color, as well as those that they produce, direct, and star in. That is doable, and I'm going to make it so." She continued by saying that she hoped to introduce Muslim writers and directors and the voices of women of color. She wants to ensure that the stuff she presents is engaging and that people fall in love with the characters and have the nicest time together. Still, she also intends to confront some prevalent preconceptions in society. Yousafzai stated that she wishes to tell the refugees' tales. She said that when she visits a refugee camp and interacts with the residents, her objective is to draw attention so that the camera is switched towards them rather than serving as their ambassador or representative because they can speak for themselves. She made hints about a career in politics and possibly returning to Pakistan as a leader rather than an activist in her book I Am Malala, the Girl Who Stood Up for Education and Was Shot by the Taliban. She earned a degree in politics, philosophy, and economics from Oxford University 2 years ago. This is the same program that has turned out at least 4 British prime ministers. She told Variety when questioned about her future, "I don't want to enter into British politics for sure." Yousafzai stated that her political career is ultimately a result of her fight for gender equality and girls' education. "I'm not sure I'll be a country's prime minister. We'll find out later." That could be a political response as well. Yousafzai escaped a Taliban assassination attempt at age 15 10 years ago. On October 9, militants attacked her in Meangore as she returned from class, and they said it was because of her pro-peace, anti-Taliban, and secular agenda. Malala has to take action to address the shortage of educational possibilities for women in Pakistan and Afghanistan so that they can benefit from her experiences similarly.